Let's give it to her, y'all. All right. God bless. All right, Rob, it's on you, soldier.
Okay, real quick, just for a, what they call a statesman announcement and so forth, even though they mentioned Narcotics Anonymous, this is not a Narcotics Anonymous meeting. We just roll on those type of principles and so we can just go back and forth and engage, right? So we call Minds of Men, this is Derek Unite, he's the founder of Minds of Men and all that, started in 2006. They have, 407 murders. Right now, it's about to be, it is eclipsed. They're like 68, 70 or something like that, you know. But, you know, a lot of times during the workshop we were doing, we felt as though inside the rehab is great, inside the prisons is great, but a lot of times we try to meet people in the community because that's where they really need the help. I'd rather talk to people, you know, in the community than have to talk to them while they're in jail, you know. And a lot of times we come with addiction. Addiction has some side effects, you know. Jails, institutions, and death. You understand what I'm saying? And who knows? Anybody have OD here before? Yeah. You know what I mean? Guess what? We didn't have to make it. So you gotta realize, you gotta find out what is my purpose, what's going on with my life. And a lot of times they say people with high self-esteem don't use drugs. So when you don't like yourself, it's easy to discount yourself. You understand what I'm saying? See, we can love ourselves, or we can work on loving ourselves, but until we really love ourselves, it's going to be hard to do the best things in our favor, right? Because we might not think we deserve it. You know, who know about shame and guilt? Shame and guilt is vicious. You know what I mean? Because it's a negative commentary that keeps us in prison. So, you know, we want to talk about our feelings so we can learn to feel, deal, and heal, especially addiction. It's like the one disease you could talk away. Remember just for the day, we were just talking about attitudes. You know, when you're dealing with a higher power, you can't have an attitude of, he ain't going to do it and all that kind of stuff. You know, that's the wrong attitude. You should expect the best from your higher power. And that kind of helps us with depression. Because if you reword the words in depression around, guess what you get? I press on. You got to go forward. Despite of what you think. Because our greatest ideas did what? God is here in situations like this. You see? So now we got to learn to deal with our feelings. And that's going to help us, what they say, ignite our recovery.
Thank God for last night's rest. This morning rise. Thank God for His grace and His mercy. Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve. Mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How's everybody? All right. Let's get into it. Y'all ready? Yeah. Feelings and emotions. All right. I grabbed it this morning when I went to Washington House. They had it on the wall. I had to run in real quick. We had a meeting this morning with OAS, Office of Addiction Services, and they have a lot of money. Yes, so they're trying to come after that money. You hear what I'm saying? So I've been calling
a lot of resources.
coming at her and all of that. Right? I said, listen, we want to do groups. And a lot of OAS facilities, we show up and we do group, coincidentally, right? So, but they told us, you know what I'm saying, we gotta, you know, it's not our time yet. But we're not giving up. Like you said, just like what Rocky said. Y'all read that right there on the wall? Yeah. By getting hit, you know what I'm saying? But get hit and get up. Right? Because some doors that might seem closed, God will find a way to what? Open them up. So feelings and emotions, all right? So I always, sometimes, because I take this real serious, right? I got a lot of passion and a lot of dedication and seriousness for recovery, for helping people, from getting help from people. And sometimes when people tell us no, I get angry. I become king baby. If anybody know about that outpatient program called STOP, they used to be up there on Broad and Lehigh. We used to do groups there. And they had an Indian guy teaching spirituality classes.
Yeah, what you will see is you. Listen.
He used to talk like that. And people sitting there talking about what is he talking about? And this is somebody who will be standing before people, helping people what? Recover. But we don't understand him. So when me and Rob came through, it's like, yo, fresh air. Straight off the street, straight out of nowhere, with the energy, the excitement. You know, crack is done, weed is done, and we coming and we love it. And the clients loved us. You feel what I'm saying? But the staff had a problem. Because sometimes some staff individuals, they think it's competition. And when you start talking about Minds of Men or anybody else other than them, it could be a problem. And then they found ways to get rid of us and shut us down. But I was real upset about that situation. Because it's not about competition. There's enough money out there. There's enough souls out there for everybody to help what? Somebody. So, let's get into it. All right? And that was definitely a real feeling in my feeling bag. You know what I'm saying? How dare they? What they talking about? This dude, you hired him. You was paying him and wouldn't give us money. Mom, let me back up. They did start paying us. They started paying us just to keep enough to keep our phone on. Right. And a weekly pass. All right, thank you, stop. Thank you, God, full stop. All right, we learned a lot there. And the woman who tried to play us, she fell down the steps.
Look at that.
And was walking in on a cane the next day. I'm telling you, we reap what we sow, right?
That's right.
All right, y'all ready? Yeah, she left for. Alright, I like her. Since right now they got her butt face on. That's what's up. Alright. That's right. Keep it real, right? Keep it real. Alright, let's go ahead. Number one, y'all feeling. Let's go ahead. Remorseful. That's a feeling. Anybody feel remorseful for anything? Remorseful. And if anybody like what you hear, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna make copies for you before we beat it like Michael Jackson. Stick and move, alright?
What does that mean?
Remorseful.
What does that mean?
I done something. And it's guilt you talked about. Guilt is in. And what I did, like I stole from my grandma. Took money from her. She didn't know it.
Don't forget the church.
And the church.
The church said, son of a
And I had a lot of remorse for what? For what I did.
Guilt and shame.
Yeah. So, but I was able to forgive me, right, for what I did. Because I woke the monkey up and he became a gorilla. Right? So sad. So you know how that is. We feed active addiction. It all goes. Right? That means yours, mine, and everybody's.
No lie.
Come on, sis.
Yeah,
Remorse.
I feel remorse. I did that too. I forgot until you said that. I stole from my church. They trusted me so much. I was the director of a women's program, and I used to offer church on Friday and Sundays. And we were getting ready to open up a workhouse, and we needed donations. And I had started dipping and dabbling. And they gave me, didn't even bat an eyelash. The pastor handed me $600. He said, me and my wife have been saving this for a couple of years because we want to go to California. But when my own get high money was running out and getting thin, I did that. And so then I kept, my guilt and my shame kept me out of church where I really needed to be. Because they knew what I did. They'd already forgiven me in their hearts, but I hadn't forgiven me in my heart because I thought I was the biggest skank in the world. I mean, who steals from the freaking church?
Yes.
But I did, and when I got clean, I made a payment arrangements with my pastor, and I paid him back. And then, you know what it turned out? One of the couples that I started bringing to the church had made a $1,000 donation to the church so they could fix their roof. He never paid to get that roof fixed, so he did the same thing I did.
Jesus.
Yeah. So no one's exempt from that. What did you say sometimes? That money, you can really do some shitty things behind money, especially on drugs. And then my other remorse is that the stuff that my children went through, because I put them in a position to jeopardize my custody of them.
That's a lot with that.
How much time you clean them?
All of 16.
Hey, time is getting to it, y'all. God bless. Remorseful. Alright, that's one emotions. How about distant? Anybody feel distant from you, from others, to the point that you isolate? Come on, 1 then 2. Come on. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Noel.
Hey, Noel.
That should be like my nickname, Kristen. And it's funny, but it's not. But yeah, and a lot of it has to do with mental health and my addiction. Even when I'm not when I'm sober and I still, stay distant. I don't know why. I think I'm doing it for so long, it just comes secondhand to me. People always think like I have an attitude or I don't like them, and it's not that. It's,
Everybody hear that, ladies?
I'm just shy, and I fall back in a lot of situations, and I don't know.
Good.
I
You like
get
put that
judged
on the
over
floor.
it, and I don't mean like I'm not trying to come off like that.
Right. That's good.
I think it's sort of like I feel like it's protecting me.
Okay. Thank you for saying that. How much time you got clean?
3 weeks?
Hey! Mom, right here. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm Stacy.
Hey, Miss Stacy.
Gonna talk about isolation. For me, I came from Jersey to here and basically got stuck. And the way that I got high, I didn't want to be around nobody. I don't want to have to fuck my high up, blow my high, to watch still, make sure they don't steal from me or ain't doing something really crazy. So I stay isolated. I don't reach out to my family. Months, years go by, and I do not reach out to them. So they don't know where I'm at. They don't know if I'm alive, I'm dead, whatever. But when I came here, I kind of like just said, fuck it. Staying out on the streets of Allegheny and F Street, staying in the trap house. And as far as with the trap house, I was like happy because I'm in here with all the drugs and guns, so I'm good. But if I wasn't all fucked up or drugged, I'd have been like, hell no, I ain't standing this motherfucker with guns and drugs and shit. I'll kick this bitch in.
Right.
So like that, but when I'm on drugs, I don't give a fuck. It's any means necessary. Like I'ma get it, where I fit in. But isolation is not the way to be, because if you ever OD, you're on your own. So I just don't wish that part of life on nobody. And when I'm riding around, I see the addicts getting younger and younger. And it's really sad, and I worry about my friends because it's really sad. And that's why when they ask me questions, I tell them the truth. Like, I don't give a fuck how, because I'm going to get, like, you really want to know, because I'm going to let you know and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And the way that I say things, I want them to get the picture. So, I don't know, I'm just happy that I made it out, and I'm just getting out the way and just do what I need to do to stay calm, because I don't have another running. I'm not doing that shit. That shit out there ain't a drug. I don't know what it is, but it's not a drug.
How much time you got clean now, Miss Stacy?
No, I came here May 11th, yeah, May.
Okay. May, June, July, August.
5 months.
Hey, give it to her, y'all. How you doing? Talk about feelings and emotions. My partner Rob is here. Alright, yeah. We spoke about isolation. We spoke about being remorseful. How about sarcastic?
And that's their part attitude.
Sarcastic. Anybody sarcastic? Sarcastic. Arrogance. Come on. 1, 2, come on. Stick a move.
Yeah, I can say that.
What's your name?
Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
And an alcoholic. Sarcasm, I used to always think I was funny. And, kind of thought that I was doing people favors and helping people by keeping people laughing. And it just realized one day that it's just anger inside out.
Anybody hear that?
Yeah, it's like I'm saying something really nasty in such a way that I'm getting away with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I kind of stopped doing that, you know, and I don't joke around. I mean, I try to laugh and stuff still, but I try to be careful what I'm saying before I say it, you know. Just try to chill out the sarcasm.
Very good. Thank you for sharing that. Yes, the anger produced
Yeah.
the sarcasm. How much time you got clean?
8 months and a half, 8.5.
Okay, congratulations. Frustration. Frustration. Who understand that when our expectations are higher than our acceptance, we always get what? Right. You might want to take a swing at that right there. Who expect to the point that your expectations was disappointments. 1 and 2. And then breathe frustrations.
I'm Christina.
Hey.
For me, frustration is that sometimes I'm trying so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and it just feels like I go 2 steps forward and I'm like 15 steps back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like I can never get ahead, and it sucks sometimes. So myself, I go into myself because I don't want anybody to know how much pain I'm in.
Mm-hmm. You still like that? Why? I mean,
Because I got a lot of stuff going on.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay, Christine. It's gonna be okay.
Let me ask you this. Let's get a little nosy. What's going on?
I had an injury to my eye, and
Okay.
they said I'm not gonna get my sight back. And the only way I can is like a corneal transplant, which is a really big surgery. And then it's just, I lost it right there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay. Who had you? Your son, daughter, what?
I don't tell my kids now, because I think they were just panic.
Okay. Well, how many kids you have?
3.
What's the ages?
23, 18, and 12.
Okay. All right. Okay. They in good hands now? Okay.
Keep that in prayer.
Right. You want to do that surgery?
I don't know. Because what they're saying is it's so painful and the recovery time is extensive. So I don't know. I don't know right now.
Can you see? Why is it?
It's this eye. I can't see, like, I can see, like, shapes or colors. Like, I can't, like, I couldn't tell who you were.
Okay. I see.
How about the other eye?
The other eye's good.
Guess what? We had a guy named Mr. Dorsey. He used to
Yeah.
work at Broad Medical. And slowly but surely, he lost his sight. Every week we came back, his sight got lesser and lesser. Only thing he tell me to talk up or something like that. But his acceptance level was at another level. I couldn't even imagine facing total blindness and not, snapping or doing something. So sometimes that's what happens. That's why that word called hope, hearing other people's experience. When you see other people get through something that you're going through, that gives me hope.
Yeah.
You know?
God bless. How much time you got clean now?
13 months.
Give it to her. Bless. You know how old are you?
45.
I'm 50. And we used to talk about old men used to put their teeth in the glass at what, 80 years old. Guess who got their teeth in the cup now? I do. Thank God. Thank
Well, at
God.
least you got it in your mouth, though, because I ain't walking around. I put mine in a cup, too. And I'm not walking around with puffed up teeth, black teeth, or gumming. I'm just not doing it.
Right.
Like, until I got my teeth, I always was like, laugh and put my hand up.
Right.
Like, nah, I ain't gonna be all up in somebody's face with a fucked up mouth.
And I had those same feelings you had too. And the doctor came to me and said, the dentist said, we gotta pull them all. I said, no, you're not. I said, clean them. He said, we're not gonna clean rotten tubes. Those tubes coming out. So when they pulled them, then I'm like, there.
Waiting for that damn teeth, right?
Yeah, right. But listen, yo, joy comes in the morning. God bless you, sis. Who else had a hand up? You did too, right? Who we talking about? Frustration. What's your name?
Nicole, I'm married.
Hey, Nicole.
The part of like the expectation part, like when I'm friends, or even like in a relationship, like always expecting someone to be a friend the way you would be a friend, or be a partner the way you would be a partner. So that was a big thing for me, like throughout my whole life, like to the point where my grandma would literally tell me, Nicole, not everybody's gonna be a friend like you. Not everybody's gonna be the way you are in a relationship, and you can't expect them to be. Everyone is different.
Right.
She was like, and the only way not to get yourself hurt is to not put expectations on anyone. But the part of like frustrated, yes, like because I feel I don't have my children, and I see other people with their children that I feel as though like, why me? Why don't I have my children when I'm a great mom?
Right.
But I guess, God had other plans, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, I do get frustrated a lot when I see other people, hollering, cursing at their kid, and not taking the time with their kid, and just being not a parent at all. But yeah, that's a big thing, day-to-day basis, because you're always going to see someone.
Yeah, happy birthday. She told me
birthday. Yeah, that's all I got.
Shane, happy birthday.
How much time you clean, sis? Thank you for sharing, Nicole.
Thank you. Since July 21st.
Get the tour. All right. Okay, but like for 4 or 5 months. 4 months, right? About 4 months. August, September. Yeah, about 3 months. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sheena. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? 25 again. 25.
Y'all come around.
Oh, bless you. You want to say something?
No, I'm good.
You talk about feelings and emotions tonight. Feelings and emotions, all right? We spoke about isolation. God bless you. Thank you for sharing, Nicole. All right? We talked about isolation. We talked about what? Frustration. We talked about remorse. What's another feeling? This is a feeling wheel. All right? Let me see. What's another one? How about this right here?
These here, that's what you really feel. So this is the external. This is the internal.
But these are the roots right here.
These two.
Okay, got you. How about who at peace today? Who's peaceful? I am too. Yeah. Come on, 1 then 2. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Donna. I'm sorry. I feel really more than content. I actually feel, like you said, peaceful. I have like this joy that I can't explain that I didn't have, and it's really crazy because I was doing drugs to get happy, but I was depressed and miserable. I stopped doing drugs and I got happy. I got joy.
Yes.
I'm starting to get like that thrill for life back. Like it's slow, but it's coming. I'm starting to get excited.
Awesome.
About things again. So thank
Well
you.
said. I like how you put that together. That's nice. How much time you clean?
10 months.
Give a tour. That's a plus. Ashley, come on. You at peace?
Yeah, I'm at peace.
What's up?
Because I figured out things that I used to like to do that I stopped doing. Like arts and crafts and just simple things in life that, just simple things.
Yeah.
Makes me at peace, makes me happy.
That's what's up.
So,
Even when storms come, you still at peace?
yeah, I try to find my little pocket of peace.
Got you.
Where,
Right.
this is my little pocket of peace right now.
Okay. That's what's up. So you crochet?
Yeah, I crochet in it.
All right, what you gonna make now?
I don't know. It's a start off of a sock or a slipper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. She work with minds of women. She's more like, she says, a more administrator. She like work behind the scenes. So I'm gonna try to get her to make some for minds of women.
Yeah, I can do some Vegas to give out as gifts or whatever. Y'all want
Yay.
raffles and stuff like that.
There we go for raffles. Everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Creative is another one that's on here. That's a feeling. Who's creative? Who's creative? Come on.
I've always been creative. I like to make stuff out of nothing. And I have a good imagination.
Good.
So, like, sometimes I'll just sit down and start messing around on my computer. And then I make something.
What's your sign?
Leo.
You Leo? Okay. Alright. Who's seen Tree Masters? Anybody seen Tree Masters? This guy, he will walk in your backyard. I'm a creativity. He walk in your backyard. He said, I see a mansion. Then he start drawing. Before you know it, it becomes a reality. Creativity. Well, listen, when you got ideas, this is where the money is at. Y'all hear that? Ideas is where the what? Is where the money is at. How about anxious? Anybody anxious? That's definitely a what? A feeling and emotions. Anybody anxious about anything? Anybody anxious? Well, my finger got bit. I don't want to give nobody a middle finger. But I was walking my 4 dogs around Sequoia. Who know about West Philadelphia? The hospital up there, Sequoia. I've been up there been up there for 2 years, walking my dogs with no problem. This one night, Saturday, everything was going bad for me. It seemed like. Talk about like what Ashley was talking about when we having our peace and things come to disrupt our peace. And I get to car vision because my BMW was at the shop, right? So car vision said, listen, your credit is a 471. That's low. That's low. That's low. That's low, right? And so they gassed me up on the phone. I knew my credit score was low. I said, listen, please don't waste my time. I come to car vision, listen. I want a car. I said, are you promising me I'm gonna drive up the lot? Yes, sir. There's always these little foreigners. The same goddamn name. So I get up there.
Same guy doing the group. You change your job.
So they gassed me up, man. I asked Rob, I said, what bus went up the main street? That's Norristown. He said, yo, you gotta catch the what? I think he said 105, whatever. Couldn't find out I had to go to 69th Street, catch the speed line, catch the 93, to car vision, sit down for 45 minutes for the dude to come from the back to tell me your credit score is a 471, so the only thing we can give you is a Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.
I'm missing. I shot that all the way up, right? So I said, wait a minute, how about the BMW? How about the Jaguar? Because I like an expensive taste.
I know that.
Right? And if I want to get anything, I want to get what I want, not what I don't want. But sometimes I gotta humble myself and get what you need on you ride. So check this out. I said, wait a minute, but I had to put down $4,700 to get the car to roll out. I said, no, I'm gone. Then I had to wait an hour.
Mitsubishi, that's how much they want?
Yes. For a credit score,
Just pay for the car and leave.
4,700. Right. I said, y'all leave.
I'm driving. Believe that. Because I'll go right down. Drove out the parking lot with my joint. I'm gonna get the oil change. I'm gonna
They
get
said,
the
my credit score was 471, I had to pay $4,700
That was better than the whole
to
payment.
drive off. And my monthly payments would have been like $200. Yeah, because see, the Mitsubishi, you know what they told me? They said, listen, if they run for $20,000 market price, they'll pay what? 2 G's. So all you pay is 18 because people really don't buy them.
right.
So that's the bait that gets you in and drive. Yeah, right.
So they book value still was 18?
Yeah, I hold that. So I get the hell out of there.
Next time go to Kensington.
So no, let me finish my story. So listen. So I got now to catch the bus and I get the bus run every hour. So now I gotta wait an hour from a while, eat a bag of Doritos and a bag of chips and the bus still not there, right? I'm pissed off, right? Then I said, you know what, I'm going back to 50 Acre Wood and get my car, my Beamer. I'm gonna get my car. The Chinese guy said, no, we can't get this in the back and it's there till Monday. I said, I'll be damned. Now I go home and go feed my dogs. And when I feed my dogs, I'm walking. Now I'm already frustrated and angry. Then we walking around and you got a pit bull is out there with no owner.
Oh my God.
And he's laying down like a plastic bag.
You probably say, you are you looking at me?
And we walking, they pissing, we walking, they barking, they squatting, they doing their thing, and we getting close, and the pit bull rise up.
Oh shit.
And then and he wasn't, you know how some dogs come, they snip your dog butt?
Right.
He was coming to snip your butt, he was coming for blood. And I was out there swinging, yelling, screaming, dragging, running with my dogs, all of that, all the way back around Sequoia. And by the time I got down to the end, my dog Charlie, he fighting the pit bull, he's screaming, he running, they stop, they fight again. Yo, he get to the bushes, then I said, yo, Charlie's okay. I'm gonna go grab Charlie, he bit me. And then he selling my finger.
Oh, God, bitch.
My dog bit me.
His dog bit me.
Right, I'm a fish.
He said don't put it, you know? He said don't put it.
bicycle. Thank God for the Caucasian lady that came out with her girlfriend, and they got rid of the pit bull. And Charlie was so nervous from fighting the pit bull and biting me, he hid under the car. And he was under there for like 15 minutes. So I'm still bleeding right here. So yo, Charlie, come on, let's go. And the pit bull grabbed my girl lady, the one who had the babies. He grabbed her, slinged her around, but thank God she was okay. So I'm grabbing her like this, got the other two girls, put them in the house, go back, get Charlie from under the car. Then I'm going to what? To the hospital. And I didn't feel no pain. He hit me like 4 times with my finger all around. He put a little blade beside it. You feel that? Yeah. You feel that? Nah. You feel that? Yeah. Hit me right there. Then he stitched me up and then feel that till I went to lay down. Then I feel all the pain.
All the aching, yeah.
All this was Saturday night. So that's why I can't clap. Can't wash dishes, listen. Yo, they happy too. So sit your ass down. I'm gonna let you tell me. Sit down. I come in the house, I got OCD. Yo, what's this?
Okay.
Let's go. Come on. I'm not a junkie today. I don't live like no junkie. I don't want to see no junk. Clear. That's why all that madness is in their room. And when you come out of your room in this place, listen, we gonna keep it clean. Doves, I got them. Because you want to play with them, but you don't want to walk them. Or beat them. I do it. So anyway. I'm like a human octopus. So much going on in my life, man, for real. Out loud. So I'm like, let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. But listen, when you don't go through nothing, you can't get nobody no stories. All right. Thank you, Lord.
I got your finger, yeah. Thank you.
I thought he was gonna be gone. You hear me?
Yeah.
6 teeth and 9 fingers. And gray hair. You want more? Let's keep moving. Let's go ahead. All right. We got creative. What's another feeling? Another feeling. Anybody feel appreciated? Or don't feel appreciated? Anybody want to talk about that? They said 3 elements that every human being desires: to be loved, to be appreciated, and to be what? Understood. To be loved, appreciated, and to be understood. And a lot of times when we don't what? We feel a void in one of those areas, it can be a void right there.
People haven't got on that.
Anybody hear that? Yeah. How about appreciation? Anybody? Who do things, who have a good heart and give and help people? And you never hear, thank you.
Yup.
Come on, let's get into that. What's your name?
Leilani.
Leilani, what's up? We'll talk about that.
Sometimes I'm too nice
Okay.
with people
Okay.
and try to help them out and stuff like that, and I don't give it in return.
Okay. How that make you feel?
I don't expect it though, but
It'd be nice to hear.
yeah, it would be nice to hear.
Right, okay. Does it make you stop giving or stop helping?